Plotinus Third Ennead, First Tractate, On Destiny. Introduction, the question of fate and freedom. Plotinus engages an ancient and deeply human concern. Are we free, or is everything determined? The Stoics had taught that everything unfolds according to divine fate, a rational but unalterable chain of causes. The Gnostics, whom Plotinus previously attacked, saw human life as subject to demonic astral forces. Plotinus, however, seeks a middle path, one that acknowledges cosmic order, yet affirms the soul's autonomy and moral responsibility. The doctrine of fate, hymermene, is not entirely false, but it must be understood within a greater context of providence, intellect, and soul. Fate is real but not supreme. Plotinus begins by affirming that there is indeed a principle that can be called fate, a web of causes and consequences that governs the unfolding of events. But he quickly distinguishes between levels of causality. Providence, pronoia, governs the whole from above through the divine intellect, Nous. Fate, hymermene, is the expression of this order in the realm of time and nature, the unfolding of providence through soul into the material world. Choice, proeresis, belongs to the rational soul, which can align itself with the divine or descend into error. In this scheme, fate is not blind necessity but a rational structuring of events that derives from higher causes. It governs bodies, natural cycles, and the lower part of the soul, but it does not determine the true self, which is rooted in Nous. 2. The world is ordered by intellect through soul. Plotinus reaffirms his hierarchical cosmology. The one overflows into Nous, intellect, which contains all eternal forms. From Nous proceeds soul, which governs the cosmos and produces the world of generation and change. Fate is part of this divine procession. It is the rational necessity by which things unfold in nature. Seasons, generations, illnesses, and physical movements, these belong to the realm of fate and are necessary for the cosmos to be a living, self-consistent whole. But this does not make the world deterministic in a stoic or mechanical sense. Plotinus insists fate is subordinate to soul and soul is free in its contemplation of Nous. Therefore, fate is a servant, not a master. It is an expression of intelligible order, not a tyrant over the soul. 3. Human responsibility. The soul is not ruled by fate. Plotinus fiercely defends the freedom of the rational soul. The true self, the intellective soul, is above the sphere of fate. It may enter the realm of generation, but it is not bound by it. When we make choices, we may be influenced by bodily states, habits, or astrological configurations, but we are not determined by them. The rational soul, when awake, can rise above fate and act according to Nous, which is eternal, unchanging, and free. Thus, Plotinus creates space for virtue, responsibility, and moral development. Evil is not caused by the stars or by some external necessity, but by the soul's own failure to remain true to its divine nature. 4. The stars do not rule us. Plotinus again addresses a theme from previous tractates, the belief that the stars govern fate and thus human lives. He reasserts his opposition to astrological determinism. The stars are signs of the cosmic order, not causes of personal fate. They are part of the grand harmony, reflecting providence. But they do not compel the soul, which is capable of transcending even the celestial sphere. If someone blames their actions on the stars, they deny their own freedom and misunderstand the nature of soul. The higher part of the soul does not descend. It remains always in contact with Nous. Only the lower soul becomes immersed in time, and even then, it retains the power to turn back. Providence, the true power behind fate. Plotinus introduces a crucial distinction between fate and providence. While fate governs the order of temporal events, providence refers to the divine vision from above through which all things are seen as one. Providence is the view of the whole from the level of Nous. It is timeless, unified, and pure. From this vision, soul shapes the cosmos according to intelligible patterns. Fate is merely the shadow of this vision in the realm of time. The philosopher must seek to see the world not as a chain of causes, but as a living unity governed by intellect and flowing from the one. This shift in vision allows us to escape the illusion of fatalism and to embrace the intelligible harmony of all things. 6. Fate is necessary for the cosmos, but not for the sage. Plotinus acknowledges that fate has its place. Without it, the cosmos would fall into chaos. Bodies must be governed by physical law, events must unfold according to rhythms. But for the sage who has risen to the level of Nous, fate is no longer binding. The sage does not oppose fate, but he is not subject to it. He acts from higher knowledge, not from compulsion. His soul is in harmony with providence, not tossed by the currents of necessity. Thus, freedom and order are reconciled. The lower world is shaped by fate, but the soul, through contemplation, can dwell in the timeless clarity of the divine. Conclusion: a liberating metaphysics of destiny. In this tractate, Plotinus offers a powerful and liberating vision of destiny. The world is governed by a rational, intelligible order, not by blind fate. Fate is real, but limited. It governs the realm of bodies, not the essence of soul. Providence is the true source of order, the divine vision in Nous. The soul, especially the rational soul, is free, capable of turning inward, remembering its origin, and living above necessity. Plotinus thus preserves the dignity of the cosmos and the freedom of the soul. There is no need to hate the world or resign oneself to fate. The world is a manifestation of the good, and the soul, if it awakens, can dwell in the eternal present of the divine.